Hello everyone, welcome to the Bayern career mode. Today we're playing up against Leipzig, Frankfurt, Champions League, and minus. Here we go. And now they're in first place. They're healthy, and Real Madrid's season might just be a cheat sheet because these players are lazy. I'm gonna say it again. These players are lazy. I'm gonna say it one more time so people in the back can hear. This team, these players are absolutely lazy. And anyone who defends the Vini FC, anyone who defends the Mbappe FC, anyone who defends any of a player FC,
a manager dealing with mounting pressure. A team that desperately... Hello to you from the Red Bull Arena. I'm Guy Mowbray, your commentator, with the professionals' view provided by Stuart Robson. And we've got Bundesliga action for you here. It's Leipzig, and they take on Bayern Munich.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today?
Oh, they could be in here. Very close. But hit too hard to get the bend that was needed to score. And we've seen another brilliant start here, clearly getting the upper hand tactically once again.
Absolutely. Tactically, they had the better of them in the last encounter, and that's happening again today.
Barcelona is the best team in Spain. It's been
This is today's Bayern Munich starting lineup. Jonathan Tah plays alongside Deo Upamecano as the centre-backs, and they've decided to go with two in attack for this game. Well, having met before, we've got two bosses here who know the other's game well.
Yeah, it's going to be absorbing to see whose game plan gets control of this match.
Against the team that's about to get relegated out of La Liga, you're going to tell me that two professional footballers that are some of the best footballers in the world. Vinny was close to winning a Ballon d'Or, and Mbappe, we know the talent this kid has. We've seen it. He's won World Cups, right? You're going to tell me these two players can't exist against a team about to get relegated out of La Liga? This is the argument that we're going to give right now. I understand that they can't play together. I understand they can't play together against in big games. And it's a problem because they don't defend. But this is not a game where they were defending less. This is not a game where you need them to press less. This is a game where you have two players that need to just break down hard plus.
Spell on the ball.
And they can't. And they can't do it. They can't give it to you. They can't give you enough energy for 90 minutes to score a goal.
Oh, that was a shocker. It really was.
Real Madrid should win this game 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Where this team is on the table. Girona's winning 1-0. And it's about the 60th minute.
This could lead to
Real
something.
Madrid's not even pushing. They're not even no sense of urgency.
Nicely taken away. It's gone out for a throw.
Right in between both of them. And somehow
played in with that.
I don't know how Courtois saved this. I don't know what
the pass is incomplete. Nicely won.
But he saved the freaking 1-on-1. Keep the game from being 2-0. 2-0 in Girona.
Could be something building for
Real
Bayern here.
That's
where any chance of anything developing disappears.
Real Madrid probably should have lost.
Now there's been a goal at
Because
Deutsche
that was
Bank
one of the
Park.
most clearest chances of the entire
it.
game felt to Girona. There was two chances late on for Vinicius Jr. where he just put it too far to the right. There was a late chance for Mbappe when he put it too far to the right.
All the way.
That's only because they started playing in the last minutes.
Probing, but
they decided
oh my god, bro. I am breaking down. No way.
This looks promising from Bayern. Now to deliver a good ball in. This for the lead.
You call me like peanut butter and jelly, bro. You're still peaceful. You're still peaceful.
Because I think my hat has this white stuff on it. It's low-key bothering me, bro. Look at this. These like white little things, bro. I think it's because I was putting up the Christmas decorations and they got on that. Listen, I'm not not going to defend Xabi Alonso fully because the Canadians
Stanisic.
tried to put on that 90
Spence. Forcing things, moving the ball nicely. And it's on now. The goalkeeper.
And he scores nothing. He scores nothing. That's the first chance of the whole game.
Well, he scores from the rebound, but it's the initial shot that causes the problem.
God.
Across the
That's
goalkeeper.
the first chance of the whole game.
Bayern, as they restart the game, will be looking for a quick reply. Angelo Stiller. Deceptive, great reading of the game. Kimmich. Chance not apparent yet.
Oh my goodness. I knew it.
Oh, wonderful stop by the keeper.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Here it comes.
There we go. Jonathan
The
Bach.
advantage was not
Good
held
job,
for
guys.
long.
We need more goals.
And the game restarts with the score 1-1. Stanisic.
And it's not working with both.
Xavi Schlager.
So one has to go. In my opinion, one has to go. Because this is just not working, bro. This is embarrassing. This is ugly. This is bad football. It's lazy football. It's so lazy that it's
Not getting close enough here.
And I'm going to give you a couple examples, right? Suleimani took a shot from outside the box. Hits Vinicius Jr.
Kimmich.
Offside. Because Vinicius Jr. was too lazy to get back
With
onside.
that,
He was
the first
literally
half in Leipzig
walking back. Walking back. And the ball hits him. There's a set piece getting sent into the box. Rudiger standing offside. And Rudiger never attempts to get back onside. He literally is the first one to touch the ball, and he was standing offside the entire play. The entire set piece, he never decided to get back onside. Lazy. This is a lazy football team. The problem is this, and listen to me very carefully. When your name is Mbappe, when your name is Vinicius Jr., you need to set the tone for this team. You guys are the team, the players that everyone
waiting for the chance to get themselves in front.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Well, now they could spring the trap.
on the field to his players.
And I'm afraid that's where it
All
ends
the
for
time,
them.
passion,
Yeah, I have to say,
motivation,
really solid defending there.
wanting to score, wanting to win.
And he's in
Boom.
now. It's there. And into the lead they go.
Screaming, not talking to nobody, looking like he wanted to cry like a little baby, right? And everyone made fun of him for being a baby. But that baby won games. If Messi lost the football game, you could see the upsetness in his
Well,
face.
as you can see, he makes
People
it look
looked at
easy
him.
in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
2-1, dude. 2-1, bro.
So it's 2-1 as the game restarts. Jed Spence. Xavi Schlager. It's pinched, read his mind there.
Oh, almost won a ball.
A lot of room for them here. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. There's a chance for them to go now.
Oh
They
my
looked in
God.
there. That's nicely cut out.
That's a good bit of defending there, isn't it?
Jump on the I hate Xabi Alonso train.
Just a reminder that we have more Bundesliga coverage coming up for you on EA TV as Leipzig face Wolfsburg. Another match for your viewing pleasure. Chance to score!
Oh.
It's magnificent defending. And we have 30 minutes left. Bayern come away with it.
How do you miss the ball, you stupid?
Whistle goes, free kick given. And that is a caution.
Yeah, no
Look
surprise
at
there.
Mbappe.
That was always going to be a booking.
40-something goals, 30-something games. Can't argue that. Can't yell at him.
Chance to get in behind. with that. Oh, brilliant save. Did well to get that clear. Being told of a goal at Frankfurt, so let's cross to Alex.
Yes, another goal for Eintracht Frankfurt. They're pulled ahead by...
Here are my top picks at Fiore for under $100. If you spend $200...
How often do we see these...
66 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Chance now for a quick transition. But able to deal with the danger decisively, well defended. What a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. Well, the fans are loving this. A manager that's inspired the team to the brink of victory in the derby.
Yeah, and they've done everything right here. The tactics have been absolutely excellent.
Got room to operate in here. That was well spotted. The attack is over.
It certainly needed that intervention.
Could be a chance to break here. And that might have ended up a lot better than it has.
Given the context and given the performances from the team, I think Chelsea actually come away from this game happier with how they performed than Arsenal, who I think will look at this game and first and foremost be happy to take 2 wins out of 3 undefeated in the tough week for them fixture-wise. When you're looking at Spurs, Bayern, and Chelsea, they will be content with that. If you had offered them that amount of results before a ball was kicked, they would have taken it. But I think when you look at the context of the red card happening as early as it did,
Need to be better with the ball.
we could not take advantage of a
Oh.
situation.
Real opportunity.
Goal.
And there's another one.
What a goal last goal from Bijan. And Bayern have won the game with that goal.
Moises Caicedo, Declan Rice. Moises Caicedo, Declan Rice. Moises Caicedo, Declan Rice. That's all we've heard throughout the week. The battle of the £100 million midfielders. Who's the best midfielder in the Premier League? But to be honest with you guys, all throughout the week, I felt like that
Nothing the keeper can do
was
about that.
over-exaggerated. Not because
Off we go then. 3-1 the score now.
midfielder, you are one midfielder, and the ones that intersect or even interact with the field whatsoever, despite it being
Setting up the chance.
on the field.
Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over.
You saw Reece James fall to Declan Rice like a rash. He even tracked him back. He pulled up the Arsenal goal box, right? Declan Rice fell in the field.
And it comes down to the final 5 minutes.
That was the real battle. And as good as Declan Rice was, I think the best player on the pitch today.
This is lovely football, moving defenders around. Lovely setup.
You gotta love this guy.
Is Reece James.
Schlager.
Oh my goodness. You talk about dominating the game. On and on. Absolutely. Reece James today did everything for Chelsea. Rolling the ball back, keeping his players together, dropping even build-up, dropping sometimes as a third center
And
back.
there is
Bayern
the
get
final
in.
whistle.
Creating
Plenty of
chances, but
positives
playing
for
players
the Bayern
through. I think he
fans
won
to
the
take
most.
away, not least the 3 points.
Well,
He was unbelievable. He was everywhere. There was even one instance, right, that really sticks out to me, but it just showcased how dominant James was today. And it was, he plays a pass into Malo Gusto, continues his run. Malo Gusto plays a really lazy pass back into him that, honestly, I thought Arsenal were going to intercept, and they should have. But Reece James was so determined, so single-minded today in terms of, I'm going to get my team over the line no matter what it takes, that he sticks out a foot, gets the pass, gets the play moving, and Chelsea are gone.
84 minutes.
Everything good from Chelsea today felt like it stemmed from Reece James' leadership. And honestly, I think it's so ironic, right, that for years the English media has been trying to mold Trent into England's next central midfielder. All the talk over the last few years has, how can you get Trent into the England team? He has to play in midfield. The passing that he has at his disposal. This guy's a midfielder. Play him in midfield. Southgate has to play Trent in midfield. I've always thought that that's nonsense because I think there's so much more to playing in midfield than how well you can pass a ball. And Trent is a gifted passer, the likes that this country hasn't seen many of, right? No doubt about it. But playing in midfield requires ridiculous anticipation. It requires your head to be on a swivel at all times. It requires you to receive at different angles. It requires you to play one touch, two touch. And it's so ironic to me that for years they tried molding Trent into this, when all along Reece James has been so much better as a midfielder than Trent is. And look, we've seen Reece James play at senior level way back when at Wigan as a central midfielder. But over the last year or so, he's been playing more and more in central midfield. And I think his performances have massively gone under the radar, right? This guy's a fantastic midfielder. We know he's a great right back. And again, another comparison throughout the week was Reece James or Timber, Reece James or Timber, Reece James or Timber. Most of the games this season, Gusto's been playing out at right back. Reece James is such a good footballer, man. You combine the athletic ability, the build. He's a tank. There's one instance where Lewis Skelly tries winning the ball off of him, right? Tries shoulder barging him. Lewis Skelly goes flying. Reece James is a tank, man. Can't shake this guy off the ball. You combine the physical tools, the intelligence, the speed, the technique, the ball striking, the passing, the ball carrying. What can't Reece James do? You're talking about complete midfielders. Declan Rice is as complete as you can get, but I'll tell you what, Reece James, that's complete right there, man. That's complete. Today, I'm such a fan of his performance, and I'm a huge fan of Enzo's next to him. Enzo Fernandez. When Caicedo goes off, let's talk about the Caicedo suspension first and foremost, the red card. Look, Chelsea went into this game playing it like it was a final. Arsenal went into this game playing it like it was a league game. And I'm not saying that to diss Chelsea. I love the way Chelsea approached this game. They approached this game with a chip on their shoulder and with the mentality that they wanted to send a message to the league and to Arsenal that they're a team to be taken seriously this year. They wanted to be taken seriously this year, and their performance from the first minute suggested that. Now, I personally think that Anthony Taylor completely let this game
Well, it's a real privilege for us to get in there and see a confident boss at work. A warm welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EATV. I'm Guy Mowbray, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And we've got Bundesliga action for you here. It's Bayern Munich, and they face Eintracht Frankfurt.
Yeah, thanks as always, Guy. We've got two good teams here, a great atmosphere and plenty to look forward to. This should be really entertaining.
This is the home side's team today.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it'll be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Promising looking ball.
Bye.
Surely. Oh, what a really good save that was. Now the play. Throwing to come. And it's pinched. Read his mind there.
Oh.
That's really good awareness there.
Artur Teat. Mario Götze. Well, in their last game, Bayern had the upper hand against... Oh, it must be here!
Oh, 1-0. Just like that. Bayern. He's back to scoring ways.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
And we're back underway at 1-0. Götze. Skiri. Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. Need to be better with the ball. Elie Wahi. This could lead to something.
Can't control.
Like, you know, explode in his face. It could have been the wrong decision. But in hindsight, I think it wasn't the correct decision. But what I really get is the lack of enough for
Oh, that's really well cut out. He's drifting into a useful position here. Could turn out to be a really good ball. And they come away with the ball. Danger averted. Nicely done.
They tried to take the game to Arsenal. They took the lead through Chalaba off a set piece, which no one could have probably predicted, right? You go into Arsenal, Chelsea, you're thinking Arsenal's going to be the
no way through. That's well kept.
That's held up so well there.
Elias Giri.
How you miss that? How did you miss that? How did you miss it? How did you miss it?
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
There was no moping about the missed chance as they set about making another.
Pass the ball a little quicker. They need to play through the lines a little quicker.
Good job done to keep it there.
Honestly, if I look back at that game, I think most players on Arsenal have been underwhelming for me. Now, they have had some big games from the league. We'll take away from that, but again, I'm actually thinking for the opportunity
Goethe. Oh, could be here. Space out wide for Bayern. Well, it looked promising, but the keeper has taken command of the situation.
Take care of the ball, win his duels when he needed to. I thought that's what Arsenal did today. But the player I think was the best player that Arsenal played was Bukayo Saka.
Still behind, but this is looking promising. But ultimately, not going anywhere with it. Now, this is the Ansgar Canal. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
Mario Götze.
Saka is different in the way that he holds up players, and that he almost turns them and uses his body to shield the ball. And Kukurea picks up a very early yellow card. I thought because he was in trouble for the rest of the game. I actually think Kukurea treaded the line very throughout that game. But it's difficult when you have a guy like Saka who can twist you, can turn you. It's very manipulative with the way he uses the ball. And I think a lot of it is down to the way he uses his body. And he provides a terrific assist today, where he cuts in, cuts out, cuts back in, and then puts it on a play for Mikel Merino to head it home. Saka today, the man of the match for Arsenal. In a game where I think a lot of Arsenal players were on the
pass is incomplete. Nicely won.
The big thing today was the absence of Saliba picked up a lot in training, and we saw Nkapia and Mosquera play together in a two for the first time this season.
Lovely ball, could be a chance. That's that.
Filming.
Right. Nkapia playing next to Saliba.
He's outside. He's filming.
Fantastic. Mosquera has played with Saliba 2 times this season, most recently against Bayern. Fantastic, but it's one
using his body well to keep the ball.
And being the B-side to them. It's another thing.
Ritsu Doha.
Trying to build a new partnership with someone that you've never played next to.
Wahi. Bayern regaining possession.
Yeah.
Chance to get in behind here.
This must be a goal.
Because power against Chelsea.
Done better there.
Of course,
I
right.
understand they speak Spanish, right? So they should be able to communicate. But I think partnerships in football are so important. And no partnership is more important than the one that your center backs built together. And that's a partnership that's built and developed.
Bayern moving the ball forward with
very
purpose.
Center backs just from day one learn how to play with two. I think Mosquera and Nkapia.
But able to deal with the danger decisively. Well defended. Ansgar Canal.
The ball up from the back. Nkapia maybe took a bit more responsibility. But to be honest, I think
Ritsu Doha.
And honestly, when you look at the
That
build-up side
has
of
been
things,
carelessly given away.
I think they definitely
Not sure what he was thinking there.
Saliba and Gabriel, but in particular, Saliba and his ability to carry the ball.
Into the last 30 minutes
I think Arsenal,
now.
in that sense, were poor. Another guy who I didn't think had his best game today was
That's a good
he
ball.
actually was cooked after, 60 minutes. Declan Rice dropped into the keeper role. But I think Zubimendi failed to really come
Staying
to grips
patient,
with
the defence staying in shape.
physicality.
Turning the defence around.
Oh my god, I'm telling you now.
Honestly, they were a pack of wolves.
He's
Anytime
allergic to
Arsenal hit the
scoring,
ball,
bro.
you look at
He
Enzo,
gets
and
a
you look at
goal every now
Reece
and
James.
then.
They're on it like a
It's
flash.
so
They were going in tough.
But
I think Zubimendi struggled with that. But
so
you got to give credit to Arsenal
frustrating.
because they go down a goal and they managed to get themselves back into the game. Mikel Merino, who just seems to be inevitable at this point, honestly. Goals everywhere he looks.
Well, it's a good effort, difficult technique, but it's just off target.
He picks up a great header, and towards the end of the game as well too. Chance for Jokeres to come in. I'm not talking about the one where he's sliding in.
Goetze. All one, well read. Wahi. Need to be better with the ball.
I think it's always fair. Well, too, the managed to get it halfway. And look, as I said, at Stamford Bridge, you can never tell me that that's a bad result per se, but it just feels maybe
It's pinched, read his mind there.
In the title race whatsoever this season. The season started
Mario Goetze. Teeing up the chance now. And it's on here. Has to be. And it's a good diving save, although one you'd expect to be made. Here comes a change. Here it comes. Well stopped and safely away.
Chelsea finished the weekend in third with men's season, but they're 6 points behind first. Now, they obviously have a lot of work to go. Like, they need to make up the distance, and Arsenal are still in a pretty healthy position at the moment. City, that huge win against Leeds.
There's the whistle as the ref gives a free kick.
Arsenal. We'll take that every single day of the week. But Chelsea, 6 points behind Arsenal. Could they do it? Could they really make things?
Jonathan Tah.
I don't know if they're going to win the league. I don't like this season. Really good at last season, around this period.
Corner to come, and a goal here would probably seal it.
I think Chelsea, at this point,
It's put into the middle. And they're not going to benefit from a decent passage of play. Kimmich. Making progress here. Everything he's got, but it's missed the
10 men
only just
missing.
too high. Making a change here. Still plenty could happen here. 5 minutes to go, 1 goal in it. Good move, but needs some end product now. And that's a shame for them. Nothing doing. This is what they've been looking for, the counter-attack. The counter fizzling out in the end. Eliaskiri. Lovely ball, this could lead to something. A really good interception to take the ball. And he's won the ball to stop the goal. Yes, super
There we
stuff.
go.
And there is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for the Bayern fans to take away, not least the 3 points.
It was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the...
But overall, I am such a fan of the game we watched today. I watched these games as a neutral. I watched these games solely to be entertained, to see top quality Premier League football. And I was not disappointed whatsoever today. Like I started the video by saying, too many times I watch Liverpool play City, or City play Arsenal, or, I don't know, Chelsea play Man United. Okay, a big game on paper, right, in terms of name. But you know what I mean, right? Too many times I watch these big games, and I've come away from it just thinking, like, oh my god, man, both managers are afraid to make a mistake. This feels way too slow, way too tepid. This reminded me of peak English football right here. Arsenal and Chelsea. Old-fashioned rivalry. Hatred in their heart. Madueke coming onto the pitch and the whole stadium booing him, but he's smiling. Garnacho and Neto laughing with Hincapié. This is what we want to see, man. This is what we want to see. This game, for me, did not disappoint whatsoever. The only thing I might have wished for is that Caicedo stayed on the pitch longer, because I would have loved to see that game 11 versus 11. But for Chelsea and for Arsenal, thank you. I'm speaking on behalf of the Premier League today. You delivered a feast. I'm well fed, man. Guys, like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. What did we...
This grounding bed sheet has completely changed the way I feel at night. I feel calmer, more comfortable, like my body finally...
Hello everybody, welcome to the United Stands. I'm Mark Goldbridge and this is your latest Manchester United news this Sunday night. How are you feeling? Welcome to the Christmas tree. I think that deserves a like. And also, I've got to say, just when I was out, he's pulled me back in. I'm so conflicted about Amrim. I don't know whether anyone else feels like me. I'm going to be very honest. I put the tree up because I was in a good mood. And I'm sort of conflicted because at the start of the game today, I was in a very bad mood about the lack of changes. I didn't like the way we played, and then I loved the way that we won. And then I listened to his post-match interview, and I liked him even more again. And I think this is just why I'm sort of so reluctant to give up on Amrim. And that might just sound too premature. Anyway, some of you might have given up, some of you might never give up. But you know what? Nothing will ever replace the joy of Manchester United winning games, and that's what matters. And I look at the league table, and I look at it, and I go, you know what? Look at that. That doesn't look anywhere near as it could have done at half-time today. 7th place, very close to the top 4. I've seen people saying, apart from Arsenal, it's anybody's. Is that true? I'm just conflicted. I'm conflicted, and it's interesting that Isaac said his post-match was good, and it surprised me. Look, my issue with Amrim is plentiful. I hate the way we're playing football.
You can feel the tension. Dropping a key player is always risky, but that's the move the manager's made. Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder-turned-expert analyst Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League action coming up. What are we going to get from this one?
Well, in front of their own fans, if everything goes well, they should clinch a playoff spot here today. I've got to say, the atmosphere is really building up now.
This is how the hosts line up.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with 2 holding midfield players, a number 10 and 2 wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
This is how the visitors start the game.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-halves or look to support their wingers? I hope it's the latter.
Now there's been a goal in the Eintracht Frankfurt game, and Alex can tell us about it.
It's a goal for Arsenal. No one was marking him. He had too much time, and it was a simple finish in the end. They're the first on the score sheet here with 8 minutes played.
Alex there keeping us informed all the way. Well, here's how it looks, detailing the scenario for the home team today. Can they secure their spot in the playoff places?
Yeah, it can always be dangerous when you only need a point. That's why they need to play on the front foot here.
Bayern Munich have it back now. Beautifully weighted ball. Danger cleared, but the goalkeeper might want a word after that. The attack is over.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Stafylidis. Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
Well, he's certainly been a constant threat this season with his goals. At times he's been absolutely outstanding, and he will need to be tightly marked today, otherwise he could cause a major problem to them.
Stafylidis. Promising move. Now what happens from here? Now to deliver a good ball in. Wide, and they're using it. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Over Over to Alex Scott now. She's got a goal at Borussia Dortmund to report.
It's a goal for Napoli. It's now bucket. 27 minutes played.
Further updates from Alex along the way.
Oh my god.
Good pays off. They won the ball.
Because I actually do think in the second half they got target. And I do think in the second half it got better because the players decided to have a go.
Konstantinos Staffelidis. Maya. Staffelidis. Max Meyer. And it's pinched. Read his mind there.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
My apologies, Mark. I named Paul John Preston the last watch on that day. Okay. And John says it fits it, Mark.
It's to go in front. That's done little to clear the danger.
And look, hopefully, when we talk about what's next,
Looks as though they're having a bit of a regroup now.
I think that
Tidy in possession there.
Can't break through.
Leifis. Max Meyer. Oh, I wonder where this is going. And that was probably the right pass, but hit with too much on it. Getting closer. Having to stay patient here. And
There we
it's in.
go.
It's
One
no longer
goal.
goalless. There's the opener.
I look at, like, there's a lot of people saying things like, oh, I really wish
Well, they just didn't deal with the threat, did they? It's a poor goal to concede.
Oh.
And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end.
and I think that causes conflict as well. We can all sit there and suddenly say, I think we did.
The whistle sounds, and the second half gets going.
But it doesn't mean that we will be.
Yep. How is that not a goal?
Well, could that come back
How
to
was that
bite?
not a
What a
goal?
big moment
I
that
think
was.
no.
Over to Alex Scott now, because she's got a goal at Frankfurt to report.
Yeah, it's a goal for Eintracht Frankfurt. It was a low-driven cross, and he was never going to miss from there. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 49 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Knocking it around nicely, waiting for that chance to pull clear. Under a fair bit of pressure here. Need to be better with the ball. Really good pass. Decent looking attack this. Whistle goes. Free kick awarded.
I think that sometimes causes a lot of conflict as well. The lack of identity and the lack of ability from anybody within that football club to actually say what we're trying to do. It feels to me like every game is a battle. Every game is a war. And can we win that battle? We go to the next one. And that's fine. I am always looking around.
opportunity now.
Oh,
That's a
goal!
ripper. There was no margin for error with that. That's a quite wonderful hit.
Again, that's
Yeah, striking back.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the
What
box,
a
begging
cross.
players to attack it, while the
Yeah,
move in the
not a
box is
goal.
equal to it. It's such good timing, and what a goal.
I'm being told of a goal in the Dortmund game, so let's go to Alex Scott.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. They've pulled one back with 60 minutes played.
Alex there ensuring we don't miss a thing.
because with 10 hard, it was always an issue how we played. But with Andrew,
That has gone out. It'll be a throw.
more likely to give the crap football. Who was it who said if you want
Bayern Munich have the ball
in
again.
a lot more trouble, which I think is really horrible on 10 hard, because that's what you say.
Olise.
However, I do find the football repulsive, really repulsive. I never thought I would be at this point, but
And your complete coverage of the Bundesliga here on EATV continues as Bayern face Mainz. Now you can sort your schedule accordingly. A promising move stalls.
to play good football because the players literally don't suit it. Now I'm hoping that the return of Martinez, I think this is the one.
Michael
Look,
Olise.
Martinez in a sense back too.
Dropped deep, haven't they?
Sometimes in the modern game, especially with the set pieces, I think
Decent
It's
ball.
a really good ball. Oh, gets behind it.
Come on.
Crucially turns it out of the danger zone. That's a good ball.
they don't do it. Below, it's not really in the world as a left wing back. No well today. That matters.
Does anybody want to make a challenge here?
Oh, he's playing as well, but I think
Now there's been a goal in the Eintracht Frankfurt game, and Alex can tell us about it.
Yeah, it's a goal for Eintracht Frankfurt. Nice build-up play, and when the space opened up, boy, did he take it well. They're now behind by one with 74 minutes
Plays into
played.
our hands.
Nice one, Alex.
hugely,
Thank you.
Whereby you can have an Everton, but as long as you go and win your next one, you're never
Constantinos
really going to
Lampard.
lose ground because nobody's winning 2 or 3
Working
games on
hard
the
to
back.
win it back there. Delivered into the box. And that's a shame for them as the move breaks down. Well, the Bayern fans are happy, and they should be as we approach full-time. A really impressive performance here.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
Could be back in it here. Still not clear. He's there to meet it. Decent stop.
Cunha's massively important as well. I think Cunha back in the team helps. But we are struggling.
Michael Olise.
And I think, you know, said
What a chance! And the keeper makes the save. Really, we shouldn't have expected anything else.
Hey. Let me get the ball.
Played as the number 10, he would have got both of those assists because he was a free kick. We've got nothing to do with him being in this team.
Well read to gain possession.
Stylistically,
That's it, full time. And it's Bayern Munich who take the win and the plaudits for their performance.
Well, fairly comfortable.
playing better football and winning more games.
Okay.
That has to be the pathway, because I might be singing in the darkness again, but I actually don't think Manchester United playing a new fusion of Stoke City's football is going to last very long. On the pitch, but also in the fan base. I think it's atrocious. I think some of the football we're playing this season is terrible.
Last game of the episode.
I don't know whether that's deliberate or not. I don't know whether it's a short-term thing or not. I don't know what the vision is. I don't know what it is. And I am conflicted. But I still like Amrim. You know, I think every manager I've said get out of my football club or get out is because I've just lost patience and given up on them, and I just can't take that step with Amrim. And I'm very glad that we won today, because I think if we'd lost, I might have said it. I might have done because the football was so bad. I think I might have just gone, I've had enough of this. But the win the win helps massively. But look, I've had my say. I want to get into your bits, because I do think there's a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about. Is there much separating us from Brighton and Sunderland and Aston Villa and Chelsea and Liverpool and Crystal Palace and Brentford? When you look at the top,
The man to watch, in imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Hello, it's great to be with you. We're coming to you today from the university city of Mainz. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And the focus is on the Bundesliga. Live action coming up. It's Mainz up against Bayern Munich.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, it looks like a 3-4-2-1, but key to this formation will be the two wing-backs. They've got a lot of ground to cover, both in attack and defensively.
Well, the keeper had to intervene, under a bit of pressure there. And here's how Bayern will line up. Jonathan Tah plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. A really good pass. Interception to snuff out the danger. Now, options are plenty. Released it nicely. So out for a throw-in. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, when he's playing well, he can unlock any defence. He can manipulate the ball, see a pass and beat defenders. He'll be key today.
And a chance to whip it in here. And making the move to the inside.
Shot.
Shot block, but still alive.
Oh my goodness.
Well, whatever it takes.
He doesn't go. What a goal. Down the pass at the end is
back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Determined not to give it away.
He uses his body so well, doesn't he?
Oh, disappointing end to that.
But at some point, I remember, it's funny enough, Villa on that table.
Jonathan Burkhardt. Decent looking pass. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending.
We've got a draw at a difficult place. What will that mean?
And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. That's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And he has options available. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. It comes to nothing in the end. Really closing him down. Kimmich. Karim Adeyemi. And losing possession. Amiri. Able to skip past his man.
We have no intensity.
The hopes rise as they win a corner.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
The question has to be, what is the end game?
Adeyemi.
And at what point do we realise that this short term
Just failed to hit the target. Good effort, though.
We can't keep Casemiro, Bruno, and you land on evens, you're okay.
Tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger.
I think to a certain extent, Cunha, Embermo, Sesko, Clemens are the vision. But there needs to be more than that. And I don't know
The throw-in forthcoming.
I think what he's doing at the moment is...
We're getting close to half-time and Bayern with the lead here. What have you made of their performance so far?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. Any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Maybe dangerous here. And pushed away, really fine goalkeeping. And strong play here. Andreas Schulberg, Hanche Olsen. Really effective shielding under pressure. And so the first half has come to an end here in...
I'm going to change the team because it needs to change. I don't know whether he could say that publicly. I don't know whether that's the plan. I think as fans, as Manchester United fans, we're very greedy. Liverpool fans are the same. Arsenal fans are the same. There's certain clubs where...
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Amiri. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And there it breaks down. And a third-round match from the DFB-Pokal for you to look forward to live on EA TV. It's Mainz against Wolfsburg.
Well, we're down to the last 16 now, so plenty to...
Oh, hang on, Stuart, it's a chance. And what a save that was. I must say, I thought the goalkeeper was on holiday prior to that and had so little to do. Adeyemi.
And they're going through every game, rolling the ball and hoping they knock the Skittles down. And sometimes it goes in the alley, and sometimes it knocks the Skittles down. And it's almost like I would add to that and say it's like throwing it blind. You just don't know what's going to happen. And I do look at the Miami.
Marco Richter. Teammates available. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Well, offside, unfortunately. Acres of space afforded Bayern.
What?
And perfectly positioned. Well, now they have possession. Angelo Stiller. Jonathan Burkhardt. Oh, good-looking pass.
Oh my god.
Well, Bayern have it back now. And nicely over the top. And options in the centre. And making the move to the inside.
Come on.
So they had attacking momentum, but not so.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Amiri. Now options are plenty. Amiri with it.
We could do reserves and access to playing well. We are a team playing in survival mode.
Ah,
Abdul,
yeah.
you're saying he's looking to win without him.
Dominic Koa. Promising pass. It's an attractive passing move, but it's all about finding an equaliser here. Oh, it's on! Oh, couldn't put... Yeah, that was a really good opportunity. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decided...
I don't know what you're on, John, but you can't construct sentences and you talk shit. I don't know what you're talking about. I've not heard anyone say we were lucky. Everybody, and myself included, said you can't say we didn't deserve to win. Could have been a draw, could have been a loss, but you can't argue with the fact that we won. Do you think we'll see rotation on Thursday, considering we're playing again on Sunday, mainly some rotation in the midfield today? We're not playing on Sunday, we're playing on Thursday and then the following Monday. So, I mean, I hope Mason Mount can play. He played 90 minutes today.
This is the time to make a change.
If we'd lost, we would be meltdown.
Now, who can he play it to? Oh, big moment! That is a perfect tackle! Really fine play to keep possession. And Bayern come away with the ball. 10 minutes to go then. Dest.
The conversation I'm having with you is that I'm conflicted.
And the keeper with the ball. Upamecano. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Good defending to stop a decent-looking attack.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
Plenty of support here. What to like about that pass? Might be a chance here.
Get away!
They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Another Bayern Munich win. What a ball again. And he gets the goal to win it for him.
So 2-0 now.
That is
Of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And so the referee blows for full time. A satisfactory outcome for Bayern fans around the world. What did you think of
anything I've ever seen? It's hard to predict what's going to happen. You think we should target someone like Grimaldo at left wing back, says Mayer. Look, I don't know. I get the sense that Amrim's given up on Dorgu, which is incredible because it was his signing. I found his comments about Dorgu really hard to read because it's a player that he bought, but he's basically thrown him under the bus. Now, maybe he's doing that because he wants Dorgu to react, and I'm sure that's how he is saying it, but it's a risk. It's a risk when you out a player publicly, especially in the modern day. Not every player responds to that. So, does that mean he wants a new player? Because he phrased it with him, let's wait and see what happens in the window, and then he spoke about how bad Dorgu's been, basically. So maybe he does want somebody else.
I will see you guys in the next one.
Delo's like a loyal puppy, isn't he? He's always going to be loyal, and